Hey, it's meteorologist Cory Reppenhagen here with the 9 News Weather Impact Team. Winds are starting to diminish, and they will stay that way for several days as we look at the weather pattern. That big storm track that's been keeping the jet stream and the pressure gradient right over Colorado is going to start to bend. This is a model of the atmosphere. Watch the warmer colors kind of rise up here. That's a ridge of high pressure. We're not going to be centered over the peak of this ridge. We'll kind of be on the slope of the ridge, which means we'll still stay breezy. So light to breezy winds, foothills under 50 miles per hour for the most part, and metro areas under 25 for the most part over the next few days. And this ridge is pretty strong for the month of December, so we'll probably have some heat records. In fact, we'll have potentially some 3 heat records as this ridge stays in place all the way to Thursday is when it starts to break down a little bit, and we'll watch and see what that system out there, which will come about New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Potential heat record, it will be the first one out of the gate. It's going to be Monday. The record is 70 degrees set back in 1955. Our forecast is 71. I do really feel like we're going to break that one, and then this is going to continue into the week. We'll have a Christmas Eve, we'll potentially have a record, and then Christmas Day, we could even have a record. The warmest Christmas we've ever had here in Denver, 69 degrees. That is possible. We'll be right in this range. We're probably going to be making a top 5 warmest Christmas fall time here in Denver. Taking a look at the satellite and radar, we have those storms that will start to diminish as we go into the morning hours on Sunday. Could re-emerge just a little bit as that winter weather advisory will cancel out by about midnight. So we'll have a little bit of light snow on Sunday, but not as impactful as it was on Saturday, and that we do need that. I think this is the current snowpack situation. Looks pretty dismal. Almost half our snow that we normally get is not there. 58% of median statewide. The snow on Saturday will most likely at least pause the downward spiral for one day, maybe even giving us a slight boost in the snowpack, but it wasn't very impactful, those snow totals in the 1 to 10 inch range for the most part. Sunday afternoon, we got the Broncos game coming up, and it does look like it's going to be a nice one here across the Denver area. Temperatures getting up there into the 50s pretty solidly here for the game. We'll see some sunshine. Could even hit 60 degrees there, maybe in the first quarter or so. So go Broncos. Wind probably going to be light to breezy. So not really going to impact the fans, but 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts could certainly impact the game, especially in the kicking game. So high temperatures across the rest of the area. I think Denver's going to end up being the warm spot for our area here with just a little bit of downsloping winds still keeping us lightly warm. And then there's still just a little bit of cooler air surrounding Denver. So there's going to be just a little bit of a battle between the middle 50s and the upper 50s here in Denver, but it's going to be a mainly pretty nice day, especially with the winds taking it a little bit of a break on us, which we have just been relentless over this last several days. The winter solstice is also on Sunday, so the longest night of the year is upon us, and we'll start gaining day length starting on Monday. Not much, but just seconds initially here, but we'll start gaining that day length. The afternoons have already been gaining day length with the sunset going down just a little bit later. Record possible Monday. A little bit of a front may cool us off just a little Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday will be very close to record-breaking temperatures. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Our next storm system will come in here starting really Friday, so we'll start watching for potential winds to return, and maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get some precipitation out of that next weekend. That's a look at your forecast. Thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all have a real nice weekend.